And that's right. And we're back after another hiatus. Well, a day hiatus. And I'm here, Scott Holden, with none other than
Cameron Holden.
Cameron Holden.
Cameron Holden.
Yes.
That's me.
Bone crushing Juggernaut. I'm fixing to be a villain today. That's why I'm wearing my scarf. So at any moment
Are
I
you Dirty
can
Dan?
say, here's the stick up.
Are you Dirty Dan?
I'm Dirty Dan.
I'll be Pinhead Larry then.
This here's a stick up.
No, I'm Dirty Dan. That's a SpongeBob reference, by the way.
Wait. Oh God, my favorite episode was the one where they were with the bouncer.
Oh, are you talking about the one where they go to the bouncer and then they have to go to that restaurant?
They have to try and get in.
Weenie Hut Juniors.
Yes, Weenie Hut Juniors, and he can't get in, and so like, hey, I just blown it down. And here, he's got like the colored wig on, but it really isn't SpongeBob. It really is.
He has like the greaser wig.
Oh, the greaser wig. That's right.
Yeah.
But he sounds like fucking Captain Kirk when he talks.
He does.
I'm Captain
That's
Kirk.
the one where Patrick beats himself up too.
I just blew it down. Maybe you'll remember me. Yeah. I'm trying to set up my mic right here so that I'm happy and contented with it. Anyway, so we're going to try and keep it a little lighter today. And so far I feel like I've been doing a chore all morning. That's why the show's kind of late getting going, because I have been watching the Jeff Sessions sessions, and it has been very chore-like. And it's
really hard to watch.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's important because the guy is going to be the attorney general. He's going to prosecute cases for the United States. He's supposed to be the people's defender, but the guy really seems like
anything but.
He seems very anti-LGBTQ.
So it's kind of not the people already. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he comes up with excuses as to why he voted against various things as a senator that had LGBTQ protections, but the coincidence always seems to be that they had LGBTQ
it just always happens to be against it.
So it just seems like he is against LGBTQ convictions. Yes, indeed. And there you have it. Also, the other thing is very clear from the right wing's big stance on obscenity that I think a huge theme of this administration is going to be to try and weaken the First Amendment to the Constitution. Doing that with obscenity laws. They're also doing it with all these attacks on the press. And they're also doing it with these, like, banning of Muslims. All of that shit plays right into the protections of the First Amendment of the Constitution. It's very clear.
They've been trying to do this for, like, years.
Oh, yeah. But it's very clear that Trump does not like the First Amendment because oligarchs generally don't like people that can speak out against them. So this is going to be a real battle. It's going to be you can already tell. This obscenity is bullshit. It's the Trojan horse. Obscenity is the Trojan horse to try and restrict our freedoms on the internet, try and restrict the freedoms that we really have now. It's a crawl in their side that we can now go on YouTube and the internet and all these places and do exactly what you and I are doing right now.
Neutrality too.
Yeah. Internet neutrality.
Don't forget about that shit.
Totally.
That's so because that's like what Russia has is not as free as what we have and shit.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But Trump would love to make this society much more like Russia and much less like America. And you know why that is? Because the guy is a Russian spy who was placed in office by an illegal election that, despite what anyone says, yes, the results were hacked. I don't care. They're just lying to us. Until later, we will find out these results were hacked. Particularly in Pennsylvania, where you can't trace the hack. They themselves admitted Pennsylvania voting machines, even if they were hacked, they wouldn't know it or be able to trace it. Why were they stealing voter rolls again? So they could make sure that when they changed the votes, they got all the names right.
And voter suppression.
So there you go. Anyway, so, don't believe the bullshit, folks. It'll come out in time. You will see. It always does. These are the first lies because the guy isn't in office yet.
Well,
anyway.
I find it harder for them. I mean, they're going to try to, like, if there is information, which there probably is against them.
Oh, and
Then
just
they're gonna
really quickly before I forget,
Sorry.
and well, I could just get this out of the way. I'm so sorry, Cameron. But hey, Rodney, I got a new name for you.
Oh yeah.
Rodney Freelinghausen. I haven't forgotten you, motherfucker. Every time I'm shining a light on your ugly face, everyone in America is going to know. Rodney Freelinghausen. Useless Rodney. That's my name for you. I'm using Trump tactics against you. Useless Rodney, everybody look at everybody take a good look at this ugly face. It's the ugly face of a useless senator. Or no, useless congressman. What's the difference? I don't know. I'm Trump. I'm Trump. I don't know the difference.
He's a failure.
He's a failure. He sat there too long. He's a loser. He's a schmutz. He's a nothing to me. And so therefore he is now useless Rodney, everybody. So welcome, useless Rodney, the worst congressman on the floor of the House. So there you go. We're going to every week draw attention, or every session of our show, we're going to draw a session on you. All right, anyway, back to
okay.
You're back on.
I'm
Sorry.
saying, like, once they get in the office, I'm trying to, if there is information about that kind of shit, which there probably will be.
Oh yeah,
They're
there's
gonna
tons.
try to hold back all that. They're just gonna try to, like, I mean, I don't know how they will, but they're gonna try to do that kind of thing.
Finally, they broke for they took a break here on the
What's going on?
On the Senate sessions.
Oh, okay.
The Jeff Sessions Senate sessions.
He sounds
So yeah, it's a
like,
busy week of a lot of confirmation for schmucks. So we'll see how it
do you
goes.
remember Sessions sounds like that? Remember L.A. Noir?
Yes,
He sounds like that doctor dude. The
Doctor
weird southern doctor dude.
Dr. Finger,
No.
Dr. Feelgood,
No. But he's like
Dr. Love.
like the guy.
They call me Dr.
No,
Love.
that's a Kiss song.
I know. Hey, wow, I'm surprised you knew that.
How do I not know that?
I don't know, because a lot of people wouldn't. You're young.
Well,
They call me Dr. Love. They call me Dr. Love.
your favorite band
Yeah, when I was 6. I realized when I was 6, Kiss.
was cool.
Well, they were like rock stars and comic book characters rolled into one.
Yeah.
Because of the makeup, and and I had, again, like, when you're young, you don't contextualize the same way. I had no idea that all those songs were about drinking and fucking. So, like, to me, it was like, hey, cool, making love all night long, and I'm 6.
We should love each other. That's what
Cold gin. I'm gonna sing this song, Cold Gin.
Is that a man's name?
And my parents were like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'll greet you in the ladies' room.
Therapist, maybe?
Yeah. Well, hey, they, I one can only say, it was their fault, if anything. They're the ones who bought the records. It's not like a 6-year-old can secure them for himself.
Hey, that was
You pulled the trigger of my love gun.
It's so cheesy.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yep. That was Kiss.
Yeah.
See what you
Maybe
missed out on?
You're not.
Today
yeah,
I'm
I
wearing
missed out
a
on
true
lot.
punk band.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
We're the Meat Men, and you suck. Actually, they're a pretty nasty outfit who couldn't play, and we're actually kind of homophobic now that I think about it. But maybe it was tongue in cheek. I'd have to go
Homophobia
back
does
and
not mean
re-listen.
bad. It just means morally bad.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a great shirt. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Always gets a look. So, have you been playing any video games lately?
God, I have to remember.
What video games you been playing? You've been playing Civ, I believe. Have you
I was-
listened to the Civcast? There is a Civilization podcast out there.
I have like a lot of their episodes installed. I
But
see
you haven't actually
Yeah, I
listened to
see it, and I'm like, damn, I need to listen to this.
Yeah.
And I don't.
There are a lot of podcasts that are like that
Yeah.
for me. It's
I
not
haven't
that I
played-
don't like them. It's, I have the best of intentions, but, I just seem to never get around to it.
Yeah. Have you played New Civ yet?
I have not. I haven't even bought.
I haven't played it since 3 weeks or a month ago.
Yeah, you bought it and you were all like, this is the greatest
is. It's
game. It's the
really
best
good.
game of the year. And then
It
you
is.
stopped.
It is. It still is to me.
See, because it's too involved, isn't it?
Well,
You know what game I really want to dive into? I have it in the machine. I want to play it, and it's just, I know that as soon as I start it, I'll be sort of removed from humanity, and that's Witcher 3.
Oh my god, that game is really good too.
I've started it a few times and just like
See-
loved it, but didn't keep going because I was getting either frustrated or sucked in, or I don't know what was at the time.
That game is that's a true open world game.
It's huge,
I know, but
but there is a story.
Yeah, but do you know how like there's some like open world games that are like we'll just throw shit around, whatever, like Assassin's Creed and shit. Like it's like whatever.
See, here's the thing: I am not necessarily a fan of open
I'm not
world.
either.
I don't know that open world makes sense.
It doesn't.
Stories are linear, not open world.
Yeah, but the thing
I like
Witcher
where they.
it doesn't feel like there's anything in the game that's like whatever. We just throw it in. There's
See,
no point.
I always go back to good game design is you can always point to Zelda, A Link to the Past. It's not really open world, but it kind of feels like it.
Oh, speaking of that,
But
the
you
Zelda's coming
can't-
out too.
But it's like the game design is they'll never let you get too much that you can't handle.
Yeah.
Because they've done things like built in, you need an object to get to this zone or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can't get that object until you've beaten Monster X or whatever. You know, so it's very well crafted.
It's just good
Game design.
Game design.
Yeah. So that's why when
Skyrim-
people go,
Skyrim
you
does-
need open world or you need this. No,
No.
what you need is good fucking game
Well,
design.
The problem with open world is like size doesn't equal good. How
Yeah.
about like you can have a huge game with nothing in it.
Another massive example of a game that really did the trick of it was really a linear game, but it didn't make it feel it. And that's the Batman, the first
Yeah.
Arkham game in particular, the first one,
Yeah.
which then Tomb Raider, the reboot, built its engine on.
The only open world game where I'll give it an exception, there's not a lot in it, is probably like Fallout 4.
What about Skyrim?
That's different though. There's a lot of stuff in there. That's the thing.
Yeah,
And,
I'm a
like,
big
it-
fan of Skyrim.
It fits in it.
You
too.
can lose yourself in Skyrim
Because like
for a
in
long
Skyrim, you're not
time.
like I'm gonna pick this flower for no reason. Wow, pick up 60 more of these. It's like I mean,
Feels good to be good about you. Feels good to be good in Skyrim when I'm running in the Skyrim
it's more of
realm.
a Red Dead thing.
Need my
going on.
6 oh Red Dead. Now that was a game.
That was a
I
boom,
love
was
me
it?
my Red Dead revolver. And then they did that zombie thing, which was very
That was,
creepy.
yeah, that was good.
It was creepy as all get out. Hey, how'd you like looking at the thing last night?
Disturbing.
Come on, wasn't that scene amazing?
It was. It was
The
cool.
practical scene,
Yeah.
all done where the guy's
I
chest
don't know if that
caves
was
in,
done
bites
now
off
would
another
be
guy's
as
arms.
Convincing because of like
Because they would use CG.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't and you can argue that now it doesn't look as quite as creepy as it was back then because time does sort of change people's perspective. You know, we've seen creepier or crazier things now,
Yeah.
but it still holds up and it's still gruesome as fuck.
Yeah.
And it, like you said, if there was CG, you'd see a certain amount of, you know,
Like
you'd,
uncanny valley.
yeah, exactly. It doesn't like when you go back and look
Like
at some,
it's too real.
go to Batman Forever. Was it the third one?
Is that the one where
It's the one with
Rodney.
Val Kilmer. But they start to
yeah.
use early CG effects, and
Ew.
you can really
Those are
see it
weird.
now. Yeah, they just don't hold up at
I guess
all.
you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
So
Yes. So what should we give it? We should give the audience an assignment, something to do, something for them to do today. To wash their hands of the Jeff Sessions sessions. I would. Do you know what I did actually very early this morning? I watched the old Smotimations to kind of pick me up and
the old ones with the Avatar-
cartoons,
the
yes.
Avatar thing.
Yes.
Oh, and the one where he's like dehydrated as hell, so he licks the
yes.
water off
Oh
the
my
top of the car.
God. Yes, his cocaine, Scott Moser's cocaine story.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Yes, so much of that's funny. So much of that's funny. Even the shark.
How's
Oh, and then also the ordering pizzas, the Canadian.
Oh, Mr. Canadian guy. Like
Yeah,
half
he's like,
Canadian guy?
you weren't supposed to order it.
This is Canada.
This is Canada, eh? And he rips his shirt open and there's a big Canadian flag there.
It's a-
Yeah. Oh, I love Steve Stark. If you go over to my other show in the first season, I do an interview with Steve Stark that I still love and can listen to today because I am a lover of Smotimations.
What's something I've watched?
What's something you watched?
I
Recommend.
watched Deadpool.
Ooh, Deadpool is good.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Deadpool,
What is
Well,
wrong
we
with
just
you?
we just checked out the first 5 of Mark Bernardin's top 10 for
I think Deadpool was 8.
Deadpool was in it. He also had some honorable mentions too, so it was like he got a couple extras in. But the first one was what? Number 10 was what? I remember that being
it was
like.
OJ.
Oh yeah,
Simpson,
I gotta watch
the People
those.
versus OJ Simpson.
I need to watch those.
Yeah.
They're probably online somewhere.
It's an ESPN thing.
It's got to be out there.
So
I might just have to spin it up on ESPN
the first time I've ever seen you
online.
on ESPN.
Yeah, online. ESPN online.
Which is owned by Disney, so it's not completely.
Yeah. It shouldn't be beyond my realm.
Yeah.
They were the first non-network network.
Pretty much.
I started watching that 80s show.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
Yeah.
That
ESPN
80s
is
series on
like-
that was a CNN series.
As even though ESPN's ESPN, they actually have a decent amount of good movies on there.
I would just like to say, for those out there, my son is an amazing 18-year-old kid,
Thank you.
and I
Thank
don't know.
you.
I can't say enough things. Like,
Do you have a standing ovation thing on your?
Oh,
soundboard?
I do actually. Hang on. Good idea. Good idea. I do have applause. I had several at one point, but here was the problem. Carrie Fisher died, and I made a mistake of
yeah,
like
that happened.
loading up
When
my
R2
thing with
has
all
been
these
safely delivered to our forces.
with all these Carrie Fisher sounds, and I accidentally blew away a lot of my standards. As I say, accidentally. I still have this. Come on. Where are you?
PPAP.
Oh no! Stop.
Well, at least I'm not playing the actual video this time.
I have a poop.
Oh my god! Please.
I have an apple.
Douche chili.
Apple
Know
poop.
that it's you.
Hey, I sound just like that
No,
guy.
you don't. one,
So
he's
yeah,
Asian.
so let me see if I can rustle up some sort of sound.
Just because mom thinks you.
Hey, I
look
found
Asian.
that. So we're getting warm.
Of all the weapons in the
Oh no,
past
that's not it.
That's
No,
not
that's
standing
that's
ovation.
definitely not it.
Grace. Fuck me and make me forget we got a stupid kid.
Sorry, I don't think that was
Coming,
it.
John.
Oh wait, I do have. Wait, hang on. Wait. We do have this for you.
When Cameron was in Egypt's land,
Every time I'm on the show.
let my Cameron go.
What is this? It says all I know is it says crackle. Oh, it's cackle. Sorry, I misread.
Crackles and
It's a cackle.
program.
It is a cackle, not yes. It is a yes. And then of course there's which you couldn't get the last time I played. it.
How?
But now you know who it
Of
is.
course I do. It's Jabba the Hutt.
Yes. Very good.
Thanks.
Oh wait, here it is.
Thank you.
There you
you.
go.
It would have been better if we were playing instantly after. So that was innovation for something you said 5 minutes ago.
But this would have been more fun.
What is this? What's a Wookiee? What is this drink? What's a storm? What now? Trooper? Pooper trooper? What's this, Grace?
All right, that's the clueless dad, as portrayed by Kevin Smith, my hero and savior,
Oh man.
which you could tell by all the crap that's behind Cameron right now. All right, why don't we call this one a show for funsies?
That was a good one.
It was light. It wasn't as intense and
Well, the other one was just you ranting the whole time.
yeah. So and then the next day I had a change of heart, and that's when I came up with hang on.
Oh my god.
See, they jump around, so I don't know where I stick them. I could do this.
That's planning for failure, Morty. Even dumber than regular planning. Balls. Because if I let you make me nervous, then we can't get swifty.
Stop saying it like it's a thing. You made it up.
Hey, Morty, could you lick my balls?
There you go. That's a good way to leave.
Yeah.
Leave all these idiots.
Sure.
Sure. He's like, yeah, anything, Dad. Just please make them not send me hate mail.
Or you hate mail for that matter.
Please, no.
You're
Yeah.
the one getting hate
Oh,
mail.
is it you hate mail? Is that what it would be?
It'll be your hate mail.
Is it be you hate? Is it like YouTube's you hate mails?
No, that's no.
YouTube's you hate
Oh,
mails.
someone's making that now.
You hate mails. Use hate
Someone-
mails.
Get Get that patent first so no one else can get it.
Use hate mails.
Hey, you say hatemails.com?
Hatemails.vagina.com.
That
You have to throw vagina in there.
Why?
I don't know. Why not? Because I like vagina. Ah!
Okay.
All right. Until tomorrow, this has been a bunch of dopes.
Yeah.
Scott and Cameron Holden
Yep.
causing problems.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have to find my music to get out of here.
Come on.
It's Kevin. It's Kevin. It's Kevin. It's Kevin.
Crushing Juggernaut.
Yay! I did it.
It's been the 200th episode.
Yes. I don't even know what this is. It's like 6 point something or other. Until tomorrow, you have been crushed on your balls.
Crushing Juggernaut.